Sorry, the sandwich is delicious. I had to skip on lunchtime for this shit. Yeah! Woo! And we're back. We're back. Hi. We're back. I made myself a fucking sandwich. We're ready to do our do and floop our goop.
What kind of sandwich though? You gotta tell me. JJ, answer my fucking question. What kind of sandwich was it?
Hold on. I have the sandwich in my mouth. Give me 2 seconds. It is a honey ham and provolone cheese sandwich. This shit is fucking delicious.
Yeah.
All right, do your Edgeworth.
You were in the trailer too. You were in the trailer in Studio 2.
As everyone here knows, yes?
What the fuck does that mean?
I dislike needless banter. If you must What?
Pontificate.
Pontificate. Do it when I'm not here.
Goddamn. You don't have to out me like that.
Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay.
Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down. I mean, in a manner of speaking. I don't want to actually catch her with her pants down.
I entered the trailer a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp, ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so I went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. So Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all.
Sorry, the sandwich is delicious. I had to skip on lunchtime for this shit. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you?
The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk with that monkey's head toppling over.
I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination.
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it.
Just making sure that I know what I'm doing. Go to the steak plate. Haboop. Ha! As I thought. You claim to ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind.
You're right. Need I remind you that it was a T-bone steak?
exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer.
Yes.
Yet there were no bones left on the plate. The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You didn't eat the steak.
You didn't eat the steak. You were too busy murdering.
You were too busy being a murderer. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. I see. Then, what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Apparently not, because I need to check the fucking walkthrough. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order! Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous?
What kind of stuff do you find to pull right?
Are you like far away from your mic?
Not really.
But what kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right?
You say I did it?
It just sounded like you were like halfway across the room, so.
No, I'm just literally just like sitting right next to it, but my microphone's kind of shitty, so.
Yeah. Did I ever send you the link to the microphone I use?
Yes, but did not get around to buying it yet because it still works, and I'm going to keep using it until it stops working.
I guess that's fair. Yes.
Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. And you gotta get some excitement in your life. Very well. Let's have a battle of wits, you and I.
Any day, Vasquez.
Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh, yes. Samurai spear.
Yes.
As I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. So, how could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon?
You couldn't, could you? I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would.
Ha! You see?
Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case.
Meaning?
The samurai spear was not the murder weapon.
God damn! What?
What in the meaning of this? Or what is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. Present the samurai spear. I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon.
That is the murder weapon.
Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume like this through the chest? Order! Order!
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're...
Silence! I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard.
Damn. What the fuck?
Are you quite sane?
Are you even aware of what you're saying?
That was...
Oh, sorry.
That's me. If the samurai not the murder weapon, then pray tell what it was. How was Hammer killed?
Well, Mr. Wright, could you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? I can tell you. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. Look at this photo. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing on the top of the stairs. Order! Order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios.
This is a video of the current days.
Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it. See the fallen man in the photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest?
What? What? Saying?
Yes. What happened 5 years ago?
Damn!
Has happened again!
No!
Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Attorney's badge. Miss D. Oh, you uploaded something onto Discord? Let's see what it is, Anna.
Yeah.
Let's see what you sent to me. Oh, I love that.
Yeah?
I'm gonna put that in the episode, I hope you know. That's really fucking good.
Yeah.
She fucking drew Maya. I love that.
She's
Alright.
my favorite character. I was like, man,
Maya's the
right?
fucking best. I love Maya. Mrs. D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio Trailer 2, or Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. She's sweating.
The victim, Mr. Hammer. He died in the same way that he caused another man to die.
Oh,
5 years ago.
mm-hmm. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it?
Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff.
You deny that what I say is true.
Mr. Wright. Let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died in the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found in Studio 1, was it not? Evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer, all in the span of a 15-minute break? I mean, you did bring salmonella with you. How could I have disposed of the body?
Meeting in the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Jack then pushed out there to his death. Then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume. There wasn't enough time.
Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? She had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands?
The car? For instance?
Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body.
Interesting. Let's hear it then.
Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. You're absolutely right, Anna, with the van! Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it.
God damn! Got me again. Fuck.
Recall your testimony.
In rehearsals, I went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me up. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me.
You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume.
Von Wright. Forget it was Salmonella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator?
Of
course he was.
Of course he was. Oh no, bro. Of course. Salmonella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that she had to dispose of the steel samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue?
No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose, you win. It was fun.
I win? So, what happens next? Don't, me. Don't you have anything to say?
What would you like me to say?
Huh? I lost. Something like that?
I just said that.
Wait, so you mean D. Vasquez? So it was you. You killed Jack Hammer.
You can say, God damn it, D.
Huh?
Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. The result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer.
Right.
But it is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright.
What? Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Does not compute. Says. Certainly, it did not seem very likely that she did it. But, it seems very likely that she did it, but there is no proof.
Edgeworth isn't sure.
Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving.
What do I do now? Testify again, Vasquez! I'd like you to testify again. To testify again?
No one to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. Truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time.
Damn! Damn!
Ew!
To come so far, only to fail. Shut up, timer. We're... Actually, no, we're not gonna keep going. Shut up. Shut up. Anna, give your fucking forehead kisses.
I got a sandwich in my mouth, but everybody line up anyways. Got a little. Anyone get left out?
No, I think that's everybody. I think everybody got it.
Cool.
Oh, I'm gonna come.
Uh,
You pretty.